Good evening and welcome back to where Rachel Holman put on an absolute clinic versus Scotland. Started with a 4-point second end, which was finished by a pretty fantastic shot from what I heard. And it ended up being Canada 10, Scotland 4. So they will get Korea in the semifinals. Interesting, the first two playoff games Canada plays are against teams that beat them in the round robin. And they put on a clinic against one of them 10-4 in the other game. China scores 3 in the 10th to knock out Sweden 8-7. What that, yeah. And this is why they play the game on the ice instead of on paper. Right? Right. Who would have had China in the Final Four? I don't see any hands up. Probably because there's... So, yeah. So in about roughly 3 hours. Roughly 3 hours. Semi-final start. As I mentioned, Switzerland versus China and Korea versus Canada, so. And then they play for medals on Sunday. Free advertising time. Take a look at that, and here's the other side. Free advertising. 'Cause I can and will. So Alyssa, you're welcome. No, there's not much. Pittsburgh beat Columbus 6-3 in the only NHL game, so. If it wasn't for the curling, I probably would have been crawling in a bed. Would have crawled in a bed already, so. Yeah, not much after having to do my fill-in, my search word. Watched an episode of Frasier. Watched an episode of MASH. It's finding my search word. Well, there's 2 search words because there's the smaller ones. Involved Frasier. One and only, where you only have to find one Frasier, and the other one you had to find a certain amount of them. It's happened to be Frasier, so okay, I'll live with that. I think I got to -11 today. I wasn't really paying. I think that's the highest I'd seen. Which is really, as I mentioned in my last videos, it didn't feel that cold. Because the ice was melting a little bit because the sun was out. Which was odd. Now I heard -7 for tomorrow and +8 for Sunday. I'm like, really? Like, I'll believe it when I see it. I mean, the +8 for Sunday. Although my phone says they're forecasting -6 for tomorrow, so it's like, I don't know. And apparently lost the legend of a boxer named George Foreman. 76 years old. Not sure from what he died from. Anybody remember the George Foreman grills? Anybody had one? I had one. It actually worked alright. Until I said, yeah, no, I'm done. It's crazy to watch how much grease came. Threw in the patties or just the grill, right? Crazy how much grease came out of that. I'm like, holy crap. No, I'm sorry. I was just thinking, I wonder if you could have done that for bacon. Couldn't tell you, but that would be interesting, wouldn't it? Burger patties I know I could throw in there, no problem. Just set the timer. Here we go. I don't even know how popular the George Foreman grills were. Yeah. I remember having one, so it might have been for Christmas too. I forget how long ago that was now. Anywho, I think that shall be it for today. So it's gotta be time for bed because I gotta get up. So in the meantime and in between time, stay tuned for the next one.